All right, welcome back, everybody. 8:22 now. We're joined by Angie Tillman from Blunt Memorial here this morning, and we're talking about the top 5 diet mistakes to avoid.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy Friday. I'm doing fantastic.
Good.
I think when we talk about diet, it's, you come on the show all the time. We talk about different aspects of how to improve our diet, how to make it easier. But there are some mistakes that we need to avoid.
There's some mistakes and there's some misconceptions, and what we're doing is not working. You know, we're spending as Americans billions of dollars on quote dieting a year, but yet obesity rates are still going up. So things aren't what most people are doing aren't always working. So I really want to bring attention to a few things that maybe we should think about and we might be able to change just a little bit.
All right, first things first.
So number one, the all or nothing approach, which is probably one of the most common things I see. Someone starts a new diet plan, whatever it may be, and they're so gung-ho about it, but it's so drastically different from what they're normally used to that they can do it for a period of time, but then something sends them sort of off the routine and it just sort of spirals out. So it's either I'm really, really perfect, or if I mess up, then just forget it. I give up. I'll start again next month or next January.
So how can people take care of that?
Find more middle ground. It really is more about consistency. You don't have to be perfect. We don't have to give up every unhealthy food. We don't have to run a marathon. It's just finding that middle ground of being consistent with better choices. And it's different for different people. It may be cutting out the sodas. It may be, adding more vegetables in. So it may just be smaller changes than what we often go to.
All right, number 2.
So number 2 is eating too little. And this is really a thing that I see with many of my patients. When you cut your calories down too low, a couple things happen. One, your body does lower metabolic rate to sort of compensate. And then the other thing that happens is it just can be unsustainable. If you're eating so few calories that you're not able to be satisfied, then you're more likely to binge later. And again, it becomes that sort of all or nothing cycle. So research shows that reducing calories around 200 to 300 calories a day, sort of making that lower, 200, 300 calories a day lower than your norm is the most effective for weight loss. So, so that's usually just small changes.
Yeah, gradual, folks, gradual. All right, number 3.
So number 3 is overeating health food.
Is there such thing?
Which sounds sort of funny, but I do talk to lots of people who they're eating a pretty healthy diet. They're eating vegetables, they're eating lean meats, they're eating maybe some snacks from the health food store, which sometimes we think those things are healthier, but still overeating both in quantity and then, just how often throughout the day. So I really talk about the hunger rating scale, listening to our body. It sounds almost overly simple, but tuning in to stopping eating when we're satisfied. Not full, but comfortable. And that can make a big difference, because even if you're eating healthy food, but eating too much, that can lead to weight gain or difficulty with weight loss.
And they say just take your time eating, because then it will, if you slow down, you will sustain and you will actually eat less calories.
Absolutely. Your brain gets the signal you're full and you can stop. That's a big issue. A lot of us eat way too fast and our brain doesn't even have a chance to really recognize that we're satisfied.
20 seconds. Give us 4 and 5.
So skipping breakfast, we see repeatedly that breakfast is linked to healthier weight and not exercising. Long-term exercise is a big key.
Angie Tillman, Blunt Memorial, thank you so much for the help this morning. We do appreciate it. Stay with us. We've got a lot more coming up right now.